Pipkin was, to put it mildly, a grumpy gnome. His beard, usually meticulously braided, often bristled with indignation. His pointed hat seemed perpetually tilted in a disapproving slant. And his garden? It was the envy of every creature in the Whispering Woods. A riot of plump berries, iridescent fungi, and vegetables that practically glowed with vitality. Yet, Pipkin guarded it with the ferocity of a dragon. The abundant solitude. Mine! He'd croak at a passing squirrel eyeing a particularly plump blueberry. All mine! He'd mutter as a curious rabbit sniffed at a sun-ripened carrot. His garden was magically abundant. A gift from an old, eccentric dryad who had been amused by Pipkin's solitary nature. The dryad had warned, "This magic thrives on joy, little one, and joy often blooms best when shared." Pipkin had merely grunted, convinced his joy was best found in his solitary possession. He spent his days meticulously tending to his plants, whispering praises to their beauty, and shooing away anything with more than 2 legs that dared approach. The other gnomes, initially curious and even offering to help, soon learned to give Pipkin's patch a wide berth. They had their own communal gardens, less spectacular perhaps, but filled with laughter and camaraderie. The withering wonder. Then, one crisp autumn morning, a shiver ran through Pipkin's perfect world. A cluster of his prize-winning pumpkins, usually robust and orange, had developed an unsettling pallor. Their stems, once vibrant green, were turning brittle. By afternoon, the vibrant red of his fire peppers had faded to a dull rust, and his moon-petal flowers, usually luminous even in daylight, seemed to shrink. Panic, a sensation unfamiliar to the perpetually confident Pipkin, began to set in. He rushed around, muttering incantations, sprinkling mystical dewdrops, and even offering stern lectures to the wilting plants. Nothing worked. His magical garden was withering, slowly but surely, despite his every effort. The dryad's words echoed in his mind. Joy often blooms best when shared. A change of heart. Desperate, Pipkin finally swallowed his considerable pride. He shuffled to the edge of his wilting paradise and peered towards the bustling communal gardens. Laughter drifted on the breeze. The scent of freshly turned earth mingled with the aroma of shared stew. Taking a deep breath, he called out, his voice a reedy croak, "Friends? Can anyone help an old gnome with a bit of a problem?" Silence. Then, slowly, heads popped up from behind rows of cabbages. One by one, gnomes emerged, curiosity mingling with a hint of surprise. Barnaby, a particularly jovial gnome with a mushroom for a hat, was the first to approach. "What's wrong, Pipkin? Your garden usually puts ours to shame." Pipkin, tears welling in his eyes, gestured to the dying plants. It's all going. I don't know why." Without a word, Barnaby knelt, gently examining a wilting berry bush. Soon, other gnomes joined him. Some offered advice, others simply started weeding or carefully pruning. They brought small jars of nutrient-rich soil from their own plots, sharing knowledge passed down through generations. They didn't mock him, didn't gloat. They simply helped. The bloom of community. As the gnomes worked, a strange warmth spread through Pipkin's chest. He found himself answering their questions, even offering some of his own gardening secrets. He heard snippets of their conversations, their jokes, their shared stories. For the first time, his garden wasn't just his. It was a space shared with friends. Slowly, almost imperceptibly at first, the magic returned. A faint glow emanated from a struggling moon petal. A fire pepper deepened its hue. By sunset, the garden was still recovering, but the signs of renewed life were undeniable. The true abundance, Pipkin realized, wasn't just in the plumpness of his berries, but in the laughter that now filled his once silent patch. The dryad's magic, he understood, truly thrived on joy, and that joy was amplified beyond measure when it was shared. His grumpiness, like the fading wilting, began to recede, replaced by the unexpected warmth of community. Make sure to subscribe if you enjoy what I do. It's free. Until we meet again, it's bye for now. Make sure you take care of yourself and stay safe. Bye.